I'm finally back. Even though a long time has passed from my perspective, as far as Paimon's concerned, I should keep my emotions in check when I see Paimon again, or it'll seem weird.
Wait. The atmosphere here feels off. Shh. Stay quiet.
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? We need new orders. What if that person comes back again? I'm so sorry.
Tell me, what happened?
It was the Jester. He came here in person and escorted Miss... He's the director of the Fatui. His authority...
How long ago did he leave? And what was
It was about an hour ago. Miss Paimon was fast asleep at the time. The Jester simply walked off with her as if it was only natural.
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Palace, most likely. Lord Piero, the Jester, has been overseeing the experiments there. I'm surprised he came in person. Whatever his reason for taking...
Then lead the way, Odette.
Okay, let's go. It's just up ahead. Quick, let's get inside.
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in. You're with the Fatui, so you should stay outside.
I was hardly planning on taking you through the official channels anyway. I'm here to force my way in, just like you. I may be a Fatus, but I'm also Lelek. And Paimon's safety is paramount right now. With me around, you'll have an extra pair of hands. Let's go. There's no time.
Hey, who are you? This part of the Armory Palace isn't a restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time.
You two! Time to end them!
A moonlit night for all.
I'll make short work of you.
Let's begin. Pirouette. Waltz of the snowflakes.
Inazuma shines eternal! Fighting Frost!
Flame.
Encase!
Fear the coming storm. Let us have faith.
Illusion shattered!
A new moon rises.
Cryostorm! Condense!
A brief respite. Your prayers go unheard.
Now you shall perish!
Shatters.
Now it's yours.
Do you have a pass? Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? Don't blame me for what happens next!
Didn't take too long.
The Armory Palace is hidden this deep in? This place is much bigger than I imagined.
They're conducting top-secret research, after all. The deeper it's hidden, the better, is standard Fatui logic.
The style doesn't really look like the Fatui's handiwork, though.
They must have requisitioned some structures from a past civilization. It also serves as a bit of a disguise.
Intruder! Stay alert!
Get to work! Keep lolling! Eat papa!
Together.
Intruders? Don't come any closer! Just what are you guys trying to do here?
I'm sure for this your scar!
Flame, blue moons converge.
Condense! Encase!
Witness the snow swan's grace. That's it.
You two! Time to end them! Get to work!
No one interferes with a jester's work!
To oblivion!
Pretty sharp.
Looks like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there. Look out!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
Illusion shattered!
A new moon rises. Surge. The researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. She's a member of the Fatui. Don't...
Was the whole reason for Project Stuja to support the research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
Whoa! Who are you? Never seen you around here before.
Looks like there's no way through here.
Maybe using the power of this prism could help?
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only as illusions. Let's make our way through.
Paimon and the Jester? Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
What's going on here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
We're almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay.
Mission!
Encase! Keep lolling! Eat Papa! Get him! Show no...
Shadow me.
Lots of the snowflakes. What's going on? It's the curse of death. No, no, not now. Odette? Is this the afterlife again? I need to find a way back to reality. Is that Odette's core ign? Odette! Odette! No signs of life, but past experience says that Did Odette intentionally use her core Ignis to guide my soul? Thank you, Odette. If not for you, but... I'm sorry. I don't have time to protect you. Sure enough, everyone here has been... Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself. Mitya! Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse of death again so soon? I'll have to ask him when he wakes up. Finding Paimon has to take priority now. Paimon really is here.
You don't learn, do you? You've already been involved in one mass death, and now you show up at the scene of another. This might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second time? Am I to assume you are intentionally interfering in Snezhnaya's affairs? Judging by your expression, it seems that you understand little of what is going on here. In that case, a word to the wise. A civilization that fails to learn its lesson constantly depletes its own worth. And as a descender, you are perfectly suited to be the lifeline to which a dying civilization might desperately cling.
No advice needed. I'll make my own judgment.
Suit yourself. When the day of reckoning arrives, not even a descender can hope to escape. The time for resurrection fast approaches. The mortals here are not yet worthy to behold my form. That thing is coming with me. You awoke sooner than I thought. The curse of immortality is stubborn, unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
Ruler of death. What do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you. That thing may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none of Celestia's power, let alone authority. Your obsession with it baffles me. No matter, the resurrection will soon begin. It's worthless anyway. I'll reclaim it next time.
Hey, who says there'll be a next time? it was... You seem to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Paimon's back in tip-top condition. It's the weirdest thing. Paimon, the jester and that guy talking to him used some kind of energy on Paimon. And she could kind of feel it canceling out that other thing that was making her feel unwell.
So, Mitya helped...
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry at the theater earlier. I was in a rush to verify some theories. Rest assured that your companion is perfectly safe. We reversed the effects that the experimental energy had on her. The jester specifically instructed me to do so.
I suppose this is our first official meeting, Traveler. I could not let Paimon suffer in her condition for a moment longer, and so I simply took her without explanation. I hope you do not mind.
But why would a big shot like you care about what happens?
As I said when you first arrived in Snezhnaya, we once spent some time together in the distant past.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. And Paimon did think you seemed...
I'm afraid the reminiscing will have to wait. Mitya, let us continue with the report. What conclusions, if any, did you reach from conducting the final experiment of our energy?
The good news is, my hypothesis regarding the ruler of death has been verified. As for the bad news, I recommend we suspend the experiments and Project Mistleton until further notice. Currently, we have no means with which to make a breakthrough. I say this purely as a scientist, guided by reason alone.
I will trust your judgment. We shall put the project on hold.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? You want to get rid of Renova?
By whatever means necessary, so long as it removes the threat she poses to us. Until then, everything we do will be... After what just happened, I've ascertained Renova's goal. Or rather, the trigger condition for the Curse of Death.
Okay.
What she's doing is blocking Snezhnaya's technological progress, preventing us from possessing any means with which to threaten the heavenly principles.
Just like the little lapdog she is.
So, any ideas, research, or experiments that lead to technological progress can trigger the curse. Just now, for instance, I was set to launch a final phase energy experiment ahead of schedule. If the experiment was successful, we could have achieved a crucial breakthrough. As expected, though, the moment the experiment began, all the researchers, technicians, and witnesses, all that effort, not to mention the energy and materials we relied on Project Stuja to gather...
Does that mean something similar happened when we were at the theater?
That's right. During the performance, I thought of an important breakthrough regarding the experiment, and wound up... So the nature of the curse seems to be something like... Of course, that meant the curse was normally limited to the Armory Palace. Since outsiders are forbidden from entering, this mass death phenomenon went unnoticed until Odette came along. I believe she was the first witness. The curse...
But you mentioned something about a final stage experiment. Doesn't that mean...
That's right. Even with the gods locking certain key components out of reach, humanity can still advance technology in incremental steps accumulated over time. But, as I'm sure Renova anticipated, even incremental progress has its limits. A point where the truth you're seeking must be put to the test in an experiment.
You mean the experiment you were just about to do?
Yes, we were at a critical juncture, a moment where the quantitative was about to translate into fundamental But now, after already being forced to fumble around in the dark all this time, as long as Renova's Curse of Death persists, we won't be able to advance the experiment or obtain...
And with Project Stuja having been in effect all this time, at our nation's current strength, repeated trial and error is simply unsustainable. Only by eliminating Renova first will it be possible.
She's the ruler of death! She can just kill whoever she wants, right?
We'll see. But one thing's for sure. She definitely can't just do whatever she wants. The best proof of that is me, standing here, very much alive.
You're saying...
Wouldn't it be easier to just kill all of us researchers for good? Why resurrect us over and over again? Why let us advance our technology?
So, you're saying even the...
Exactly. And I think that's where...
Regardless, the ruler of death has always been an obstacle we must overcome. Our goal is that...
The Fatui... Wanna challenge?
For a long time, I've had a vague suspicion the Fatui and the Tsaritsa were targeting the Heavenly, but hearing the Jester admit it is still a shock. No wonder that Tsaritsa's goal has always been kept a secret from the...
In that case... Lord Jester, I would like to request some leave. I'd like some...
Granted. Get some rest. While there is yet time, allow me to offer you my hospitality, honored guest of Snezhnaya.
I remember hearing the term Mistleton from
Yeah! Paimon wanted to ask about that when the name came up just now. What is it? Paimon's heard of Project...
As you know, Project Stuja is a series of measures enacted to consolidate our nation's resources, the greater purpose of which... Many of the things you have encountered thus far are essential. This includes the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau in Notdry.
And that's a weapon built for the final battle against the Heavenly Principles, isn't it?
Huh? How did you know that?
I was given some intel, and I made some
Wait. You must mean that thing over there. Oh, Paimon's gotta take a closer look at this thing. Especially after you guys sent so many...
Kuvaki alone will not break through Celestia's defenses. The Heavenly Principles are no doubt accustomed to combating the power of the Light Realm, and elemental energy is simply the power of the human realm. For now, therefore, we have set our sights on the form of energy associated with the Third Descender and the Stellar Linchpins. This may hold the potential to allow You could say that by reverse engineering the stellar linchpins to extract the energy within, we have obtained a source of anti-Celestia energy.
The Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau? Project... And it looks like your plan is almost...
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa has embarked upon an expedition to vanquish a monster.
Seems like the powers that be in Snezhnaya don't intend to hold my past conflicts with the
The Harbingers have been granted significant autonomy in retrieving the Gnosis. But by the same token, they do not completely represent Snezhnaya.
You read my mind.
Speaking of the Gnosis, Paimon's been dying to ask this question since forever. What exactly does the Tsaritsa want to
The Gnosis will undoubtedly serve as a key bargaining chip when she confronts the Heavenly Principles. Beyond that, you had best ask the Tsaritsa herself.
What do you mean? Not sure. Don't you make the rules? You're the highest-ranking Harbinger!
Taking on the Heavenly Principles is something most people wouldn't even entertain in their wildest fantasies. Why is...
Into that today, civilization is nothing but our civilization may very well be destroyed in the struggle, but as things only by changing the state. Otherwise, the fate of the people of...
Accepting potential destruction?
Furthermore...
Huh? All of them? Paimon knows about the curse of death you mentioned, and the curse of immortality that...
Then, the birth of the Hilly Churls, the rules of Natlan's Ode of Resurrection, those are curses too? Farina's long life seems to stem from a curse placed on her by Focalor as well.
Yes. Even a god's love for humanity is a curse that...
What?
The Tsaritsa has always had ample reason to hate. If she can seize their authority, she will reconstruct the entire... Look forward to it. Though the ordinary people of Snezhnaya may not understand these details, in this frigid land, we all believe that standing in...
Paimon really doesn't remember! He's basically a stranger! You've gotta believe Paimon!
Allow me to explain. The reason Paimon reacted to the anti-Celestia is because she comes from Celestia herself. More specifically...
Paimon? A creation of Celestia?
Oh, right. I was blinded by anger earlier, but thinking back on it, Renova also said that Paimon is a creation of Celestia, but
As you know, the lunar fragments in Nodcry were pulled down from the sky using Fatui technology. But the first application of this technology was in Conria, over 500 years. I used this technology upon the heavens, and the response I received was none other than Paimon. I presented her to the Vinster King, but he took no interest in this gift, nor did it satisfy him. Paimon then took up temporary residence in my palace until, of course...
Wait, Paimon's a little confused. You're talking about things that happened in Conria 500 years ago. But Paimon doesn't remember any of that.
Having lived through the cataclysm, perhaps you too were burdened with some manner of curse. Although, losing your memories would indeed be the...
But it's not just her memories from Conria. Paimon doesn't even know how she spent the last 500 years. She only has memories from the past few years. What was Paimon like back in Conria? Did she know a whole lot because she came from Celestia?
Unfortunately, when you arrived in Conria, your consciousness was like that of a newborn infant. Not during the time you lived in Conria. Your personality was no different from how it is now.
Aw, man! Paimon's plan to get her memories back and become super smart is, even though Paimon lost her memories, she still feels weirdly close to you for some reason. That must mean you took pretty good care of Paimon.
On the contrary, I completely ignored your existence. But now, as I see it, it is as if...
Noted. Man, but, Traveler? Even though you know Paimon's some creation of Celestia now, you still want... Oh, phew!
Thank you for telling me so much. I'm a bit...
Given the circumstances, the Fatui need not hire...
Allies?
To advance Project Mistleton, we must first resolve our issue with the Ruler of Death. And, if I presume correctly...
That's right. Ever since she said she intends to reclaim Paimon when we next meet, I figured reconciliation was out of the question.
Against an opponent of this caliber, deliberating over our lead...
You're going to challenge the Ruler of Death? Just for Paimon? But... Thank you. Thank you.
The Tsaritsa will return in triumph in short order, and the Fatui shall hold in turn...
Got it. Thanks for your help with Paimon.
There was just one other thing. Well, it's just a request, really. Paimon really wants to see what this Mistleton... Of course, Paimon knows it's top secret and stuff.
Certainly you may.
Oh, for real?
While the technology is not yet fully developed, it has nevertheless...
Oh. Wow. No wonder Paimon felt so out of...
Paimon? You're okay. Thank goodness.
Long story short, yep, Paimon's all better.
That's right. When I woke up, I wanted to go in after you, but the guards had woken up as well. It would have been tough to take them on alone. So I returned the way I came and waited.
It was thanks to you that my soul found its way back to my body so quickly.
Huh. That actually worked? Nice. I just figured I'd try my luck when that ominous Really, you should be thanking this thing anyway. And now that things...
Ah, Director Chuganov, you're back. We just received notice that Project Stuja has been suspended, so we've convened an emergency meeting. This is the preliminary plan. In addition to expanding production capacity, we've also discussed feasible layoff plans to optimize revenue, and our calculations indicate that the factory's profits will increase by at least 30%. Just give the word, Director.
That won't be necessary. Leave the energy for those who need it. Whether they use it just to get by or to run a business, that's up to them. Start preparing to halt production and lay off the staff. Make sure the workers are able to land on their feet and that they are duly compensated. Thank you all for your...
Am I hearing you right? Why?
I just... suddenly don't want to do this anymore. Iskra. It's time...
Dear esteemed members of the Rokot, given the effects of Lelik's radical actions upon our organization's reputation and social stability, a decision has been made to permanently withdraw. Considering that Lelik did what they did for the benefit of the people, the Rokot has nevertheless negotiated with the authorities, ultimately securing a waiver for all penalties. Lelik will be suspended for a period of time. Depending on their future performance, they may be allowed to adopt a new codename and continue acting as part of the Rokot. The purpose of this notice is to remind everyone once again that motives and methods are equal. Even with Project Stuja's suspension and our interim operational victory, we act only for the greater glory and
We act only for the greater glory and solidarity of... Look...
You mean for us?
Just thinking out loud. I've never seen the Snezhnegrad Veches.
I never once thought I'd come here. But I understand everything now, Rosaline.
I've seen Spirit Seeker performed many times, including by your mother.
Why do you bring that up all of a sudden?
Even though the choreography is always identical, every dancer finds a way to make it her own.
So you actually want to talk to me about ballet?
I just think it would be a pity if the dance was lost to history. She didn't teach it to you, did she?
That was an unusually subtle taunt for you.
We embraced one another on the snow-swept plains, melting the ruthlessness of time. But when our bodies, in pieces, are cast to the winds, what of our love will remain behind?
Don't tell me you can't sing.
Shush. I understand her hatred. The Fatui robbed her of the life she should have had. I never opposed her dancing. Yet still I became an enemy of her ballet. I'll just keep my distance. Many despise me. I'm used to it.
You're certainly not one to shy away from confrontation. But children, they need a different approach.
I'm hardly the most maternal figure.
Yet, she is a child. In my experience, while a father commands authority, he must still yield to love. You should tell her what you think about her dancing. Odette will soon take the stage at the Koralyevsky Theater. This could be your chance.
Geonosis secured. It went smoothly. I'll be there. Have them send me an invitation.
Sadly, things didn't work out. Her final words are inside that block of ice.
This? Aren't these for monitoring her subordinates?
Not yours. This one isn't her witch's flame, but my two worlds' flames. The two worlds' flames can burn away memories. It was my parting gift to Rosaline.
If all goes to plan, she and I will both live to see the Tsaritsa succeed. I believe she'll find peace. But if anything happens to me, she needn't follow in my footsteps. The cryo-energy will fade away in time. Then the two worlds' flames will burn away all memories of the Fatui. She'll be free to dance. She deserves this.
I will handle the aftermath. The choice is yours, child.
Fresh air at last! Paimon's head isn't spinning anymore, and the fever's all gone. Oh, it's nice to finally know where Paimon came from, too. Like, who cares if Paimon's a creation of Celestia? She's probably not anyone that important. Probably just the fairy of food and fun or something. And like you said, this doesn't have to change anything between us. You're not gonna just...
You've spent the last few days lying in bed and stuff.
Says who? Paimon's as agile as... Paimon originally wanted to check out the bookstores in Snezhna... Wait! They've got light novels from The local Snezhnaya books look pretty interesting, too.
I thought you were in the mood for flying.
Paimon can read while she flies. Hey! Look at these two dolls! Which do you like better? All right, boss!
Oh, I thought we were only getting one.
There you are. Thank...
Paimon will grab this, and then... Huh? Huh? How many layers does this thing have? And what do you... A whole bunch of people are gathered over by the plaza.
I know that voice. Of course. If it isn't Paimon and my old...
Yeah! The jester knew it was wrong and fixed Paimon right up.
Oh, yeah. About that. That was... kind of embarrassing. Who could have known... Oh, right. Let me introduce you.
Hello, Tonya.
Hello. Firstly, I'm really...
Hey now. Why'd you have to start with that?
So she's the real Tonya.
She said you two didn't manage to meet up at the theater. She waited ages for me, and when I didn't show, she got a little worried and went outside.
I know, right? He didn't bother to say a word to me. I searched up and down the city for him, and he only told me about it when I finally caught him at the gates of Glupop.
I've been rushed off my feet lately, so I didn't get the chance to go home.
Well, the snow was bad and you're never late. So I was really worried about you.
I'm sorry, Tonya. I really am.
Although the mix-up led to a series of misunderstandings, it's probably for the best that the real Tonya decides. It's obvious that Tartaglia isn't usually one to break a promise. He only gave his ticket to me because he had to look into Lelek.
No, it's fine. It just meant I didn't get to see the show in the end. By the way, what did you think? You were one of the first people to see it, you know?
I would say the best is yet.
Huh? What kind of review is that? Hey, look!